When you get thirsty, do you reach for a Coke, Dr. Pepper, Diet, Propel, Ice, Gatorade, any type of soda to quench that thirst? You crack it open, you take a sip, and you'll get that so good, sugary, addictive, sweet cancer. In the London Institute, there was a study done on mice where the team administered different dosages of sucralose and compared their reactions to other mice who were given saccharide. And they compared their immune systems. The results were concerning. The white T cells, or white blood cells, shrank compared to the saccharine mice. Their immune systems were also severely damaged. While that was going on, another study was done using 15% aspartame, which is the FDA-regulated amount for our own beverages. It was found anxiety was elevated after they had drinking this sugar, and is passed down multiple generations. Type 2 diabetes has never been higher since artificial sweeteners have been put in our everyday drinks and food. Obesity has also risen significantly following this increase in artificial sweeteners. There was another study done with people who had predetermined mental health issues. It was found that they were extremely susceptible to the sugar's harmful effects. They used aspartame and they had to stop it early because it affected them so harshly. The mice from the first experiment were then given Diazepam, or brand name Valium. The anxiety stopped throughout every single generation. This shows that we have the good artificial sweeteners to put in our own food and beverages. Unfortunately, these companies don't care. On August 17, 2023, a lawsuit was filed against Splenda for false advertisement. They advertised their sugar was a healthy source of sugars, and that it was a great alternative. This was proven extremely misleading, since it worsens type 2 diabetes and so much more. This false advertisement is seen in everything that artificial sweeteners are in, and that's everything. They are aware of the risks and choose the profits over the people, even when knowing that this will cost people their lives. Research shows that artificial sugars in our consumables does irreversible damage. There is a huge need for change seen in the society today. The World Health Organization, or WHO, have advised against artificial sugars, stating it has an increased risk of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and mortality in adults. The dangers of packing our diet full of these unhealthy sugars is irreversible. Multiple studies were published showing that it only takes from 1 to 4 drinks to start showing these lifelong issues. These big corporations don't care about what they're putting in my body or your body. Artificial sweeteners are also extremely addictive. A study was done using rats, where they were given cocaine and saccharin. Almost every single time, the rats chose saccharin over cocaine. During the study, it had similar brain changes as taking cocaine. The brain areas involved in learning, memory, and emotional regulations were damaged by the saccharin. The animals showed the same symptoms of substance abuse disorder. They were also seen binge eating, and once the saccharin was taken away, withdrawal symptoms. The sugars make the brain release a reward, dopamine, which reinforces this desire for more sugar. All of this sugar in people's diets leads to a huge dependency on them. Artificial sweeteners alter your taste buds and the need for sweeter foods, and making other stuff that has less flavor undesirable. It also makes you eat more since you think you're drinking the healthy alternatives or the healthier food, tricking the person to believe that they are doing the better thing for their body. This all leads to a person's overall decline in health due to taste, body, and chemical makeup completely changing. The key to resolving this issue is to make these companies stop putting these harmful sugars in our bodies. Utilizing petitions in order to push legislators to create more regulations on what types of sugars can be put in our food and drink. There are multiple petitions already collecting signatures, such as remove sucralose, a potent gin toxic from Coca-Cola recipes, and stop hiding artificial sweeteners in our everyday food and drink, which has over 26,000 signatures. These petitions show that there is a need for this change, a want for it. You can go to change.org right now and sign both petitions and help start the process of removing these killer sugars. In conclusion, we have gone in depth about artificial sweeteners damaging our bodies, such as cancer, problems with organs, mental health, heart, anxiety, depression, and so much more. I have also mentioned petitions to force the government to put more regulations on these artificial sweeteners being put in our food and drink. So, next time you're thirsty and you go to take a sip, maybe next time you'll reach for water. Or, in the future, there will be sodas that are sweet, addictive, cancer-free. Thank you.